Today we'll be talking about the immune system. The immune system is your body's defense against infectious organisms and other invaders. I'm Zach Overholzer and this is Collision Course. Through a series of steps called the immune response, the immune system fights organisms and other substances that invade body systems and cause infections. The immune system is made up of a network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to help defend the body. The cells involved are white blood cells, which come in two basic forms that combine to seek out and destroy disease-causing organisms. When antigens, foreign substances that invade the body, are detected, several types of cells work together to recognize and respond to the threat. These cells trigger the B lymphocytes to produce antibodies, which are specialized proteins that latch on to antigens. Now that we're done with the basics, let's get a little more complicated. Now I'm going to answer 4 major questions about the immune system.
Papa John, how are pathogens initially recognized and responded to by the immune system?
Thank you, foreign me. Now that we're on a new topic, I need a new desk. Her name is Felicia. The immune system recognizes pathogenic invaders through antigens, if you know what I mean.
Papa John, I'm not sure what you mean exactly.
Oh, foreign me. I'll tell you when you're older. Antigens are fragments of pathogens. When pathogens invade the immune system, A, B, Q, D, do.
Zach, it's APCs.
Who's in front of the camera right now? Is it you? No, you're behind the camera. Don't you think I know the nervous immune system better than you do?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better be. Whatever. I said fine. I did not say anything bad.
Are you ready?
I don't have any.
APCs alert T cells by displaying pathogenic antigens. When the T cells see the antigen, they generate a systematic immune response to lead to the destruction of the pathogen.
Papa John, how do T cells and B cells respond to antigens?
Good question, foreign me. Antigenic organization molecules of B cells are called immunoglobulins, or IG, whatever. These proteins are produced by a vast range of antigen-specificities. Immunoglobulins.
It's immunoglobulins.
Why gotta make biology so much more boring? Goblins would have been more fun than globulins. Fine. Immunoglobulins serve as the cell's receptors for antigens known as B cell receptors, or BCR. The antigen recognition molecules of T cells are made solely as membrane-bound proteins and only function to signal T cells for recognition. These T cell receptors, or TCRs, are similar to immunoglobulins in both protein structure and genetic mechanism that produce great variability. T cells differ from B cells in that T cells do not recognize and bind to antigens directly. Instead, they recognize short peptide fragments of pathogen protein antigens, which are bound to MHC molecules on the surface of other cells. Am I not looking at the camera? What are you doing?
You are.
All these cells are specialized cells, and parts of the immune system offer protection against diseases. This is called immunity.
Papa John, what's the difference between adaptive and innate immunity?
What was the question?
That's a good question, female me. Adaptive immunity is the type of immunity that involves T and B cells. T and B cells are adapted to a specific type of antigen, which makes it much more effective than innate immunity. B cells originate in the bone marrow, while T cells originate in the thymus. Stan, for the last time, don't put fake words in the script. I don't want to sound like a moron. The most commonly known defense against the most commonly known part of the immune system, antibodies, are created in the B cells. Alright, well I gotta read these notes for the next section. The active immunity is the result of antigenetic stimulysis. What kind of idiot would write these notes? Notes by Zach Oberholtz. The other type of immunity is innate immunity. This is the immunity you're born with, and which keeps you alive until you develop an adapted immunity. This includes your skin, your throat, mucus, stuff like that, and other actions such as sneezes and coughs. Innate immunity also includes white blood macrophages and natural killer T cells. Now it's time for the open letter, bathroom edition. What's in the secret toilet paper dispenser? It's a spitter. Now let's check the open letter in the trash can. An open letter to acronyms in various letters. Why are there so many single letter names for things? You make this subject so confusing. T cells, B cells, IgG, IgD, IgE, IgM, IgA. It's like alphabet soup. In fact, in my personal opinion, if I ate alphabet soup, I could probably excrete a better name for immunoglobulin that doesn't require an abbreviation. By the way, why is the word abbreviation even so long when the word means to shorten other words? Anyway, I'm getting off topic. The immune system. Sincerely, John Green.
Papa John, what is the function of the variable region in the different antibody classes?
That was a good question, less attractive me. The variable region of each antibody is adapted to a specific pathogen. Constant regions are similar to other antibodies. This is so there's no confusion between other antibodies and antigens. This allows for coordination with the rest of the immune system. There are 5 classes of immunoglobulin. IgG is the most common immunoglobulin. It's used to fight basic infections, and it passes down the... I'm not saying that.
The placenta?
Yeah, it passes that to provide immunity for the babies. IgM is the largest antibody. It clumps other antigens together to make eliminating them much easier. IgA is found in serum and all other external entrances. These include mucus from your nose, saliva from your mouth, sweat from your skin, milk from you know where.
And?
Your genitals! IgE detects penetrating pathogens, and it amplifies the immune response when necessary. IgD activates B cells for battle!
Who's that?
Giant!
Sexy giant.
Hello? Mom, I told you not to call me for a couple hours because I was doing this project. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. It's apparently bedtime.